Get that Wi-Fi together, son. Here we go again. You ready? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing, man? Six Paths Dice here, Mr. Lane. If you need me, we in the building. What's good with y'all? You know how we doing it all 2025. Straight from the heart. Straight like that, off the cuff. I'm coming to y'all in the Usher jacket. You feel me? We're doing all new everything in 2025. Light skin accountability, light skin supremacy, all 2025. My name is Six Paths Dice. Welcome to Six Paths TV. If your first time being here, please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. We got to feed these babies. Do you understand? We're going to get into a few topics today. I'm not going to be moving my arms too much and whatnot. This is the sexy jacket. You know what I'm saying? Relax. You've gotten enough from me. Relax. I don't know how far I'm going to get because I procrastinate to the point where I always wind up doing shows around between 8 and 9:30, knowing I got to give y'all like a whole hour and a half. I guess I'm still going straight to sleep after this. I don't know. Let's see. But anyway, so I took it upon myself to give myself mad jobs. My name is Six Paths Dice, and one of my jobs is to make sure that I support you in your walk of faith, no matter what that is, because everything is a spiritual journey. Real talk. It's important for you to develop your faith because without good faith, you can't make good long-term decisions. You understand? I'm also here to help you improve your communication and improve your relationships with people, places, and things. And once we address all that, I get to address the greatest problem that's facing our society today. And that's maturity. What do you value? Where's your heart at? Where's your sense of right from wrong? I'm here to help y'all grow the fuck up. Let's get to it. Six Paths Dice, Mr. Land, if you need me, man. Listen, so we're gonna talk on the dangers of hitting that wall and how quickly you could listen. If you are dating a guy. Listen, I think it depends. I say 5 years is the most realistic age gap if you were a woman dating a younger guy. Because 5 years cannot maybe not be too bad. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he knows you when you were a younger woman. Like, let's say you're around 30, it's still a younger woman. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see two instances where you're going to take an L for messing with the YNs. And I'm going to try, and so we're going to go ahead and continue to break down this Drake and Kendrick Lamar phenomenon. Like I told y'all before, I'm going to keep breaking it down. I'm going to keep talking to y'all about it. I'm working on the bars for Six Paths Dice versus Joe Budden being naked. Six Paths Dice versus Michi and BMF and 50 Cent. That's 2. Six Paths Dice versus Kendra G. And the female podcasters and the war in the manosphere. Six Paths Dice versus Dave Blunt. I never thought about bodying Dave. You know, I want to also just start bodying rappers. So Six Paths Dice versus Kanye is coming soon. Six Paths Dice versus Drake is coming soon. I gotta do about 500 of these. That's my fantasy. I've talked for long enough. I'm trying to get this shit down to an hour, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get to it, man. So my name is Six Paths Dice. It's your first time being here. You know, we don't just jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gentleman. So we go ahead and vibe out. You feel me? So if you didn't know, I do a little rapping. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're gonna go ahead and enjoy ourselves, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Yeah. Why? Peace and blessings, king. Shine, treat me like the king, everything. Gucci, everything, moving everything, yo. It's how the felt like I was losing everything, yo. Bitch, you're Medellin, Her papa give me like a bit of everything, what? Set my living room like a mezzanine, yeah. I be bubble down in Medellin, let's go. No, it never die, they go to Medellin, Keep my soul tired like a wedding ring. I be rapping talking 70, but then I do telepathy. Head in the clouds, cause I'm standing on my legacy. What? Peace and blessings, king. Sure, treat me like the king ain't
Daddy
dead.
want a Grammy.
Gucci everything, moving everything, yo. And times it felt like I was losing everything. It's the $1 billion poppy, fucking $1 trillion poppy. Put them trillions on my body, kiss my ass like it's some money, yo. Shit was getting bad, talking better than Kalani. But if you talking game of LeBron, he getting Bronny. What? I'ma use the bitch, I love from Geechee Gotti. I'm like John Gotti if you was God body. What? The shit hit like crash the Maserati. What? You can't stop the shine, the spirits be behind me. What? Peace and blessings, king. Peace and blessings, king. Shine, treat me like the king ain't dead. Gucci everything, moving everything. And times it felt like I was losing everything. Let's go. My own savior. I'll be my own savior. I'll be my own savior.
My Lord.
Fishing big pool.
No talking, no fancy issues. You get the things you don't have to get. Uncle Sam doing natural licks. Real last rich. This stage to do classic shit. Cause your body ain't here for magic shit. Shouldn't be allowed with some magic shit. Don't care about how cash the bitch. Wearing no white and golly nigga. The street stacks for body, my nigga. Just get one like Psyche, my nigga. I got the bounce like Bikey, my nigga. Smoking my shit from the top of the mountain, right nigga. Police got me surrounded. Save yourself, I'm my own savior. Just sauce man that I'm my own later. I make your head like Charles Xavier. I don't fuck with balls that got Batman heavy. You a pop fan, big hater. What's a queen maker? Two cake maker. Only cakes make 20s. I'm a king baby, but you independent. Do your thing, baby. Black man, I love you and you are free. But I was a nigga from London, least. Passport bro with a bitch overseas. Purpose is first, I'm a bitch over me. Own your shit cause you don't own me. Not good this bitch, now you owe me. What? Still know what the fuck I'm about. Lil Saint, the rainbow rain, drop the Rome in the house. Fuck your couch. I know that's babe, but the shit ain't round. Be my own savior. I'll be my own savior. I'll be my own savior. Oh, look at that, ain't good enough. My man there, I've been stressed out. Villain errors and demon signs, the storylines get fleshed out. Yo, holding grudges like a bird when I chirp, so they chirp back. Run off on the plug, nah, you can't get your work. It's cold outside, now it's chinchillas when it's chilly. Niggas see my ex wallowing in pain. I feel like guilty nigga, woolly nigga, spirit never wait. Punch a melly nigga on my bullshit. Big lush like a Philly nigga. Need a bitch to leave me, totally please believe me. Peace to the gods when the God is meeting. All my dogs is eating better. Guarded shit like the guard eating gas. Swear it's like a gun charge when you catch the meaning. I think you put your shit stick together. All y'all eat a dick forever. I need a bitch be my bitch forever. Once we get together, when we get together, I need better. I'm so much left forever. I don't fucking up with this old spread and cook. Falling off the bone, I still made it home. I don't need you, bitch, you need you. I can make it on my own. I said, let it. Long little, long little. These niggas can't hold me back. These niggas can't hold me back. Long little, long little, long little, long little king. These niggas can't hold me back. Long little. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead, go ahead. Long little. They got money, but we got love. They got missiles, but we got love. They got armies, but we got love. They got what's next? Fuck with you now, stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues, but you know I do it wrong with you. Let me run with you now, stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues, yeah. I got some of my uncles I'm doing daily affirmations. I take these long walks to remember my greatness. So this era is my favorite. Don't forget who the greatest show. I be with the gods, and your God be plenty. Got the dogs for me, got the dog in me. But you see, I got the dogs in me. Take the songs in me, yeah. I've been getting mine quietly. I ain't even know that I was battling sobriety. Go shit, I'm doing go shit. Now it's the blueprint. It's my young home shit. You make less money than the bitch. Don't you hating on the bitch? It's the big dog. Go digging bitches need a sniff. Oh my God, I'm more focused on myself nowadays. I've been betting on myself. My name Dice, my mistake. On call the comeback. I'm throwing the star. Breaking success, 6 shots. I caught the roll and get more flavors. The shit was being signed to a label. I can say, that's waiting on niggas to come and say, but that I lied to on the bitch and Mace Wonder. You was lying. Now you talk to the game and came and made you, but I'm fuck with you now. Fuck with you now. Stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues, but you know I do it wrong with you. Let me run with you now. Stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues. Shout out to my uncles, I'm doing daily affirmations. I take these long walks to remember my greatness. Or this area is my favorite. Don't forget who the greatest show. I'll be with the guys, your God be playing favorite. I back to work, I wrote this on my last vacation. brick by brick like my daddy was a mason. I like the chakras up, I'm playing operation. Me and these weak niggas forever adjacent. I'm bop my nigga, I should have bop my nigga. I said, I took what up from the block, my nigga. And I'm a black superhero to my ops, my nigga. So quickly got started on the shop, my nigga. That's a green light, not a limelight. Bitch, you better get your mind right, you know what I'm like. Yeah, deactivated my censorship. I bought me some better clothes, escaping from risky modes. But let's know what was go shit, doing go shit. Now, it's a fact close with, who you close with. I showed you legacy, has that young flow shit. Never superwoman, it's a low mo shit. Oh my god, yo, my umi gave me wealth, then my daddy gave me stock. Hello, daughter's my old friend. I ain't seen you in a while. You were hating ass bitch, and I know you like my style. Every day I feel more like now, so hate me now. You niggas driving with abandonment issues. What? I said tripping and tripping with incidentals. They call me, have to tweet and I'ma get with you niggas and shit. Who for time do the dishes with niggas? I said fuck with you now, I'm stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues, but you now I do it wrong with you. Let me run with you now, I'm stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues, yeah. I got some my Uncle John, I'm doing daily affirmations. I take these blunt walks. Bad girlfriend, shit, I got it going on. Imagine like you got some hot shit going on. I wanna look you in your eye when that shit is going wrong. I wrote these commandments and I put them in the song. My own man, never blame my problems on Whitey. I'm my own man, never blame my problems on Whitey. It's long got me feeling like beans or nothing like it. And I ain't talking like just for you niggas to fucking like it. And more of my dreams, and I like to admit, yeah, I know it's been a while. I've been working on my shit. Black Wall Street back, Black Wall Street back. I mean, shout out to my homies that will listen to me rap. It's saying, hilarious say, I turn here with the mirrors, I'm going hard to pay. I got the gods with us, show me love, give me that. Yo, shout out to my hunger, that I shit every fucking all sex ain't good. I got spiritual buddy, she go, who's she wally, who's she bang bang, who is gonna be my cutty buddy girl? Gang, flying with the top down, with the full way. I see money in the thing, still trying to maintain. Yo, don't nigga, stop wasting your time. I ain't gonna be your daddy, but respect my mind. Just don't stop it. That shit G.O.D. That's when my devil's on the job. You got a J.O.B. I said, that's a J.O.B. That's when my devil's on the job. You got a J.O.B. What's up? Man, girlfriend, shit, I got it going on. The fact like you got some hot shit going on. I got the dad hat doing dad hacks and the act on. Shout out to my homies that will listen to me rap. It's saying, big bro, why you feel like that? You went to Umar school, you ain't built like that. Bitch, I feel like ghost. You touch them down on that, prefer to ask her. If she let me down, she'll make me depressed. She gon' make me a sandwich. No bread, no pasta. I'm eating steak in the heaven. So fucking sophisticated, so stubborn and established. And my ego is massive. Young whole chat, that shit swing better get your ass head speak. I bet your ass in the dirt, nigga, that's SSB. I don't feel like lyrical, but I don't feel like big niche, but it's like that. Took a break, then it's right back. When they put my song in the spectrum, I told them fight that, it's like that. So my bitch, I'm really like that. She know I'm a dog, I'm just hoping that she bite back. I can name a million names, and I failed that. When it's for this game, and she failed it. But some of my purpose, like, oh, me in a Hellcat. And I pay the price, and I ain't worrying about the sales. Don't stop it. All right, last one. Right back, I'ma hit you right back. Right back, I'ma hit you right back. Right back, I'ma hit you right back. Right back. Alex, don't focus on the bitch, stay focused on you. Don't laugh, young nigga, cause the joke is on you. Got my young girl getting over on you. I make all them bad bitches who they belong. So I was always this cold. Always the bad guy. Say goodnight to the bad guy. One love to the bad guy. You niggas ain't woke. Your brother rebellious. Grew up a Rockefeller woman. I never jealous. I ain't talking like this for you niggas to fucking like. A matter of fact, when I'm talking, you niggas need to be quiet. I know what girls like pretty bitches from psychic. Stop the shine. You can't stop the shining. You hurting yourself. You ain't hurting me. I'm the alchemist. Reforming this hot purging. The truth is, start doing this for me. I got some love in my life. You finna have a degree. Sheesh. Lifestyle, baby, come and let me know. Shorty, I'm around and we can get into it. Your lifestyle, baby, come and let me know. And I'ma need my money by Monday, bitch. And I'ma need my money by Monday, bitch. And I'ma need my money by Monday, bitch. I'm trying to shoot my shot. I'm with the gunplay, bitch. I'm in the field. And they give it Sunday, bitch. I need my baby right before the runway, bitch. You gotta be better than what you been so far. I'm looking at your outcomes, I done been so far. Trying to be a straight dog that have to listen to niggas. You start talking about the tape, I said, listen, my nigga, hold on. lifestyle, baby, come and let me know. Shorty, I'm around and we can get into it. Lifestyle, baby, come and let me know. I'ma need the money by Monday, bitch. And I'ma need my money by Monday, bitch. I'm talking ice cold, I hope you freeze to death. I'm cut the wind, I watch you bleed to death. You start talking about that tape, I said, listen, my nigga, you only got one job to get with it, my nigga. It's the vision, my nigga. Stop with the vision, my nigga. This shit hit your account. It hit different, my nigga. You came to New York to be somebody else. After rich and too sick, baby, health as well. Right back, I'ma hit you right back. Right back, I'ma hit you right back. Right back, I'ma hit you right. Need my money by Monday, bitch. And I'ma need my money by Monday, bitch. I don't need much, I don't need every car. Home cooked food and some nice clean draw. It's a man's work, you shouldn't be here, baby. But then you get a text, you should be here, baby. You gotta do more than get me off, little baby. And just some lines you don't cross, little baby. All men need respect. Young nigga, wish I had the 6 pass when I was a young nigga. Right back, I'ma hit you right back. Right back, I'ma hit you right back. It's like that, yeah, bitches like that. Like that, yeah, bitches like that. What's good, man? What's good?
You don't even do nothing.
What's good with
Who
y'all?
These niggas?
What's good, y'all? What's up, y'all?
Because I always respected your hairline.
What?
That's Cap. I accuse you of capping.
Let's get it. Listen, first and foremost, clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up for yourselves. You already know how I'm doing it, man. It's always smoke. Dave Blunts, I'm coming for you. Levi, you want to eat? I got tater tots I made you. With the tater tots?
No.
You not hungry? Okay, all right. Well, you can't be on the tablet all night. You gotta go to bed a little bit. All right. I know you fell asleep early, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the show and all that. But anyway, how y'all doing, man? So we gonna keep things moving along. I'm trying to make this show about an hour and some change. Tomorrow I'm going back to work. If you got to bring my old work on stage, that is nasty work. I'm back to earth. God of War, Kratos. Y'all my sons like after earth. What's good? All right, so we're going to go with this first call. You know what? I've been wanting to clip up this Drake stuff, yo, and I'm not able to do it the way I want to do it. You feel me? Because I'll be having it too far in the video. I could do it, but it takes like mad long to get to it. So I have to slide the sliders all the way down to the end of the video. So we're going to start with some Drake news right here. I'm going to go ahead and put my insert here in case you're wondering where the smoke is going. All right. So listen, since y'all love symbolism. Yeah, man. But listen, we keep a little smoke, a little schmiggity smoke in the background. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what? Listen, I just bought me a pack of incense. You know what I'm going to do? Booyah. I took out another one. It's called Wealth. Try it sometime. See, that's your problem. You're going to incense. You just incensed. I double outside this one. For your head top. For your head top, beloved. All right, man. Let's get to the first thing we're gonna share, and we're gonna go ahead and react to it, man. So what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna preface this with this, man. I remember years ago, actually, this ain't Mad Jules and Drake bars. I never felt like the nigga fell off. I just felt like, bro, I need you to go away for a while. Like you're always on, you're always putting out music. Like, stop it. Because the thing is, like, you're too good at making songs. Honestly, Drake is so good. He need to go with people. He need to get around people who can't make good songs, and just make music with them. Honestly, real talk, it would have just been a way better outcome to have a Drake and Kendrick album, because that way Kendrick's album would be good. That GNX shit is trash, nigga. You don't sound cool. You don't sound good rapping cool. I like Kendrick when he raps a little hard out. I don't like Kendrick when they rapping cool, trying to be swaggy and shit. Nigga, they got you out there with heels on. Nasty Drake, man. Hold on, man. Where's my on, man? Hold on, man. Come on, man. I need my applause. man. So, I always talk to y'all about the dynamics of being a man, and to a certain degree, don't let people talk you into certain things, right? Because when we let people have, all right, listen, certain conversations can't be had. All right, it's the same. It's like, you know, it's as soon as you expose a weakness or insecurity or a weak thought in your mind, especially if it involves a person across from you. All right. Or sometimes there's gonna be some people, like there's people in my life that I can't reason with. So therefore, we can't have a conversation. So these conversations can't even be had to begin with. But when it comes to your insecurities, your weaknesses, and when it comes to entertaining certain conversations, one of the smartest things that Drake did, and I didn't get it back then, right? Was early on. He was a young artist. He wasn't like established like that. Drake stopped doing press. All of Drake's interviews on a radio, it's like mad random. Every time you see Drake on screen, it's random as hell. He's, first of all, you know, someone said there was like a fake text to Kendrick that went viral about like you slapped bro so hard he became a streamer. Like, you know what black folks love to do? We love we take the concept of corny is a very like African American concept that's hard to even explain to someone who's not black. The concept of being corny. First of all, by the definition of corny for the most part, first of all, everyone's corny. Under the definition of corny, everyone is corny and everyone has a corny moment. All right, because corny is based off of the fact that I do not like you. So being as though I do not like you, you need to go out your way to be likable to me. All right. Versus a healthy relationship between two people is when we're both making the effort to be compassionate with each other, see the best in each other, and try to enjoy one another and be forgiving towards one another. You know what I'm saying? But again, we're trying to normalize. First of all, everything we do, the internet has changed the way we do everything in life now. How we see everything in life, even down to the point where we don't even realize that a lot of people's perception towards this whole beef or this whole situation is based off of the voices of the people who have big platforms, whom we're finding out we're being paid. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I didn't realize it until after everything was said and done. So it was really the other day. I said, you know what? Oh shit. A lot of people who are talking like this, they did not listen to Drake's records. They weren't trying to listen to him. I told you, I got a close friend of mine who thought that Drake told AI to rap some Tupac and Snoop Dogg verses, and he thought that he just uploaded those verses and put them on the beat, and he didn't understand that was an AI filter on his voice. And it doesn't get no more creative than rapping and dissing the nigga in Snoop's his style of rapping. You know, in the AI filter, and also dissing him from Snoop's perspective, and then dissing him from Pac's perspective. Nigga, what? Yo, if Nas did that shit, you would throw him a parade. If Kendrick would have thought of rapping through Wayne and Nicki's filter and rapping in their style and bar, first of all, I ain't gonna lie, he did that shit. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. Super, but no, you didn't do that. And with Family Matters is a track. My brother actually said to me, I just wish you would just focus more on Kendrick. And at the time, I didn't understand that when he's like taking this whole thing in, pause, he's listening and reading the comments and reading the captions and reading the titles of these videos. All right. And also, he's from a different generation for the most part. All right. He said to me on a song where Drake raps about Kendrick for 6 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes. I'm sorry, I think it's about 5 minutes of rapping just for Kendrick. Kendrick raps a total of maybe 1 minute and 15 seconds in terms of actual bars, because Not Like Us is a short record, and the majority of it is the hook and those really whack chants. Are you my friend? Come on, bro. Now stab to no, man. No. Hold on, man. Nah, man. Wait, hold on, yo.
Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing.
You know what I mean?
Get up and get out of them relationships.
I don't want to be in that relationship no more. But I said to say this. You need to be working on your craft, and you need to know what right from wrong, and you need to be able to, in an objective way, be able to judge your work and hold yourself to the highest accountability. People should look at the way you critique yourself and be like, God damn, but not critiquing for the sake of critiquing. You are actively trying to get better and be a better human on a daily basis, every single day. You owe it to the universe. You owe it to the people who suffered before you. You owe it to the babies. Remember, I do this thing because it is a good thing, and that's good enough for me. So we're going to share this clip right here. So when you have certain conversations, you open yourself up for critique, and you open someone up to pretty much have power that they don't need to have. You know what I mean? What Drake realized early on was that he didn't need the validation of these platforms because the people have spoken, and also him coming along in the digital age. There was no limit to his reach and no limit to how much material he can put out there. There's no limit. There's no limit to how many features he can have. There's no limit. Also, he pushed the boundaries of creativity and making enjoyable music. Bob's Cartel had a great quote when he said, Drake made the perfect balance of art and commerce. So it's still good songs and good records and whatnot, but at the same time, they're records that people want to listen to and they can enjoy. And enjoy naturally, you know what I'm saying? Not this shit where y'all keep moving the goalposts for Mr. Kenny Christ, as Angry Man likes to call him. Shout out to Angry Man.
Old man Ebru needs to go sit his old goofy ass down. Like, it's so funny because they said these artists don't have any growth, right? You got SZA 35, Kendrick 37, J. Cole 40, Future 41, Wayne 42, Pusha T 47, Rick Ross 49, Eminem 52. They all still talk about the same exact shit. Pusha T still talking about pushing dope at damn near 50 years old. Rick Ross is still talking about the biggest boss. SZA at 35 is still talking about heartbreaking and she's sad and crying and bad relationships. Come on, man. Kendrick is still the fake woke messiah at 37, damn near 40. But we always want to talk about Drake. Where's the growth?
Hold me accountable. Light skin accountability, light skin supremacy. Let me make sure we're on the right mic. All right, we're on the right mic. Pause. Even when I hear that, right, that whole argument, and again, you've seen so many people reaching, but again, what everyone's coming to the conclusion of is, yo, y'all niggas is really hating on this man. Let me tell you something. When it comes to growth, right? I'm sorry. When someone is able to take care of their family and they're good with their family and friends, and they're able to take care of themselves, and not only that, bring their work and their career has been on an upward trajectory, you can't really critique that person unless they're doing a crime or someone's coming forward saying he's done me wrong this way. You cannot critique them like that. So Ebro was in the news for saying that Drake is a sickness and just kind of just grabbing for straws. And what it's really about is, I'm going to keep it 100 with you, man. Listen, when niggas get older and they don't got motion like that, and you, first of all, sometimes, everyone don't age gracefully. Like mentally, they don't age gracefully. Let me tell you something. A lot of Drake is becoming a silver. He don't got gray hairs yet, but Drake is becoming the silver fox. Because Drake realized a long time ago that it's probably no wife out there for him. When you that successful, who you supposed to be with? Who really? First of all, you have to be crazy to become that successful, right? And I'm coming to the same conclusion. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I decided the other day. I said, you know what? I need them Anton Daniels numbers, but for the music though, I said, I got so much heat for y'all. Okay, ain't nobody giving y'all no live performance during a show about relationships and pop culture. And I got them bops too. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm on a personal journey to have the illest this catalog ever. But anywho, like I said before, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with learning, but when it comes to critique, It's the cold hard truth. I feel like somewhere during the 2000s, right, with the advent of social media, we had a different awareness, or people were gaining a different awareness of how they look and how they sound, and people didn't want to come off stupid on cam or just unfavorable or whatever on camera. So one thing that artists started kind of doing was, I don't want to say being too humble, but doing this thing. It became there was a lot more voices got into the mix, whereas there were a few publications, few sites here and there. Now there's an infinite amount of people who could be writing blogs and tweets and just posting about you in general and giving their opinion. And the thing is like, yo, if you don't know why you're doing something, that's why a lot of rappers don't last. Or a lot of artists don't last in general, because like, yo, there's no movement behind this. There's no strong ideas behind this. Whereas like, yo, even with my music, right? Being as though when I'm doing my content with y'all, I'm still rapping. I'm still rapping. I'm still giving it to you. I'm doing it my way. You gotta do it your way. All right. And anywho, I think about this a lot more now. Like, yo, old man, like, you know, Ebro. Listen, it's you want to be you're gonna be more of a hater when you'll never feel sexy. I don't think Ebro ever feels sexy. All right. And you gotta realize that, yo, a lot of older dudes don't like the idea of not so much don't like the idea, but they know that, yo, Drake can have access to and still be seen as desirable to beautiful young women. And he will always be desirable to beautiful young women. Whereas a nigga like Ebro, he also got to realize too, a lot of niggas, I had to realize like, damn, you know what? Women have always been on my body. You know what I'm saying? I've always got a lot of female attention. You know what I'm saying? And like the niggas out here go the hardest is niggas I know you don't get no female attention, because a lot of this music ain't going to resonate with you if you don't have motion. If you're not popping at all, it don't, or if you don't relate to being that nigga. If you don't relate to when you come in the room, niggas can feel your presence or being or at least thinking you the guy. Because I'm like, yo, Kendrick music don't make me feel like I can do it. Kendrick music don't make me feel good about myself. That's another issue about Kendrick music. He don't have songs that make you feel good about yourself, really. His song was about making him feel good about himself. You can't really put yourself, like, you can't rap his lyrics and put yourself in his shoes. Because a lot of this shit is not really like relatable. A lot of this shit is like, you know, which is cool. And again, this is better if I don't think about it, or if I don't question it. You understand? But anyway, so I want to share that. I thought that was interesting. And I saw some shit with freaking Charleston White. That nigga was going crazy on your boy. Let me see if it's still here. Let's see where it is. Where it is.
I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was a bullshit. I thought it was a bullshit performance.
Yo, I'm getting that sound bite, yo.
That symbolism shit is whole shit. Symbolism and revolution cannot be spoken in the same words. Nigga, revolution is about action. It ain't about no motherfucking secret puzzle, and you got to try to understand the hidden concepts and precepts that's being dropped. Nigga, the revolution have never been about symbolism. Symbolism is a Masonic, the Masons kind of shit, homie. Putting shit in symbols, homie. And let me just say this. Performing at the Super Bowl is like the slave being invited to the front of the mansion, to be in the front yard and get to perform in front of Massa and his family and friends while they sit on the porch, and y'all out in the front doing your slave dances, and you get to perform in front of the house. That's what the Super Bowl performance was like. So to say, man, he did this, he had the symbols in it, homie, that don't do nothing for black people. Symbolism don't do nothing for black people. But the most disgraceful thing that I seen was Serena Williams up there crip walking.
Yep.
That was the most disgraceful thing that I saw during that performance. Her sister
Didn't her sister get killed by a
by the
Crip?
Crips. Yeah. Yeah, to be married.
So I'm not going to play that whole thing and whatnot. I just happened to find that a few minutes ago. But I like what he said about basically the how symbolism and the revolution cannot be in the same sentence. But I think what we saying in so many words is that, again, just because you don't understand him, it doesn't mean that he's nice. This same thing kind of went on between Jay and Nas, and Jay had to just walk around wearing his. Jay didn't lose to Nas, bro. Nas had a good comeback and whatnot, but Ether's a terrible record. The beat is terrible. No one ever freestyles the Ether. No one ever raps the Ether. Even when Remy was rapping the Ether, it was really weird. It was really weird. And even in that era, the problem with Ether was because of that was when authenticity was extremely required. There was no way around being authentic. You had to have street cred. Even if you had to lie about where you was from, you had to have some kind of street cred. That was not going to be acceptable for you to put an album out and you ain't did no crimes. Are you kidding me? No crimes. Like, thank goodness for Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Thank good, because it's not for Kanye. Yo, like, you know, he forced people to accept different kinds of rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Because I always respected your hairline on television.
So shout out to him. And that made way for it. And that opened people's minds to a Pharrell rapping. You know what I mean? And be able to get into it and try to get into it. Because for what it is always about people being ready for what you bring and how you package your product. When you start understanding how you package your product, even with the channel, niggas like me, I be hearing the sound of this joint. I've been watching my shorts like, yo, the lighting look amazing in here. Okay, this lighting is immaculate. Nah, yo, Haringe, cool. I'm always exactly where I need to be at. I swear I'm about to get rich in this apartment. I'm becoming a millionaire in this apartment, my boy. I'm on Karma Loop right now like an old nigga looking at old nigga clothes. You know what I realized about fashion? There's probably going to just be streetwear at different levels. Like streetwear for young niggas, streetwear for niggas in their 20s to their early 30s, and streetwear for niggas in their mid 30s to like early 50s. Because I'm like, damn, I'm not wearing none of the stuff y'all wearing. Not absolutely none of it, but like, you know, I got to mix it up. I'm just going to have to just no. I just trust that if I buy shit brand new, that's in fashion. Which is the best thing for an old nigga. Just buy brand new clothes. If the clothes are brand new, that usually means it's current and you should be good. All right? Mm-hmm. All right. But anyway, going back to what Charleston said, the reason why what Charleston said was so important was because it was about what actually moves the needle and what results actually look like and what we think winning is. All right. Like we said before. Now, I won't go as far as saying this is the slaves dance for massa, but I guess it depends on who you're talking about. You know what I mean? But in a lot of different ways, we got to kind of be careful about how we use the slave plantation metaphor. You know what I mean? But I will say this though about when he said when he addressed the symbolism, right? What people got to understand is that, again, you're changing the rules for someone that you like. That's a Super Bowl performance. The tradition of the Super Bowl performance is to have a large-than-life performance, and you perform the hits that everyone can enjoy and love, and you're supposed to bring people on to perform with you and stuff like that. And then I kind of thought about it. I'm like, damn, how many hits would he have that white people would know, or that would get everyone on their feet? You know what I'm saying? My nigga, if Drake had 15 minutes up there, that would be a whole different. Oh my god. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Jay could pull Beyonce, he could pull anybody up there. And I'm like, damn, he could have did Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. He didn't do that one. He didn't do Loyalty. He didn't do Element. He did all I think All the Stars. All right, cool. We know you're gonna do all Not Like Us. I mean, I don't think that was the fact that they let you do that record at the Super Bowl. It's like that. I think that's when everyone's as soon as I heard that it was announced that he would be the halftime show, I'm like, bro, that's not going to go well. That's not. And I probably said it in another video. I said, man, that's not going to go well, bro. Like, it's not. This is crazy. You know what I mean? But Yeah, he didn't do any of the records that people like know him for. That would have been dope to like have him and Jay do "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe." You know what I'm saying? That'd have been cool. But even then, like those are all records that got like mad words. You know what I mean? And like it's like not really pop. You know what I mean? Or maybe he could have did his verse to Taylor Swift's "Bad Blood." That's a dope verse. But again, like. What he does is not appropriate like for that stage, and he probably did them GNX records because they have less words in them. You know what I mean? And it's more of a dumbed down style. You know what I mean? Because what went on with this album, aside from the fact that he got a lot of people had their hands on this album, and they just his album. It's not. It's trash for a GOAT. It's not trash as in like, oh my God, but some of these songs are really, really bad. You know what I mean? And it's you trying to be simple or trying to make hits. And I said, damn, why would you be doing such a thing? And it's becoming clearer and clearer that you always wanted to compete with this man. And you was never satisfied with your own lane. And you needed some kind of validation. And you wanted this man's attention, you know what I mean? And Drake never gave it to him. All right. Which in hindsight, I realized how smart it was. Let me go ahead and play this clip from back in 2013.
But here's what's funny about you and Kendrick Lamar. It's like people forget you had him on Take Care. You had him on Buried Alive. You talked about a meeting that you guys had where you kind of was schooling him on the game. And there's a great line about how he realized he's the same age as you, and it made him rude and impatient. So it's almost like it's very foreshadowing. He ended up making a great record, Good Kid, Mad City. Just the connection.
Phenomenal album, by the way. Phenomenal album. Yeah, round of applause.
And then now he takes a competitive stance with a verse like Control. And then you said that he's not murdering you in any platform, but that's where that rivalry. That's where people want to try to build. That's if you want to try to build a rivalry. Like, what's your take on that? Do you feel like that they're trying to create a competition that he's not on your level because of your accomplishments? Like, do you feel like they're trying to hype this up and elevate it too much?
So you know what? That look that Drake gave him when that smile, that's a genuine like. Are you guys serious? Like, are you like? Because at this point. And this is what it is in terms of the Black community. You know what I'm saying? And Angry Man made a brilliant point about the reason why Drake doesn't understand any of this stuff or doesn't understand how niggas think is because he had a white mother, and white mothers raise their children differently. They treat their sons differently. And pardon me. And he always makes this parallel or his comparison about his he always talks about his cousin who had a white mother, right? And he told another story the other day about how he had did something he wasn't supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And his mother called him, and his mother called him to the kitchen and yelled for him to come, you know what I'm saying? And so Angry Man says, he goes to go be nosy, go peek around the corner and see if he got a whooping or not, right? And then when he go around the corner, they in the kitchen, he's sitting down having a snack, and his mother's explaining to him why he shouldn't do what he's doing. And it made me really think about how do great people come about mostly in terms of how do the people who have done the best are usually people who come from parents who have done very well or done pretty well. Because you learn how to do well. Because honestly, real talk, that whole stereotype of the drug addict, the rich drug addict kid, I'm sure it happens, but more than likely, like, nah, like, yo, having assistance and having support from your family and whatnot, like, no, that makes it the way the next generation can do very well. Because my generation and my family and whatnot, we all drive nice cars. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, like, my mother and my aunt and my uncle, they didn't always have that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or we're all on the way to making nice money. You know what I mean? And we're going to be making more money than the generation before us, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. But anywho, one thing that you gotta learn is when someone's not rocking with you and when someone's attacking you. All right. Drake was oblivious to the point where he put that verse from Kendrick on his album. Like Drake's his perception of Kendrick, he never perceived Kendrick as a threat. Because and I've had to do this before. I've had to realize, oh, okay, you actually are hating on me. This is not like you don't have to do any of this. Like this is not necessary right now. Real quick, heads up. I'm not doing. I'm going to do the wall. The wall is real, John. Tomorrow because I gotta be more strict about going to bed. So just heads up, just in case you watch the entire video, I will upload the full John. I keep forgetting to upload the live version so you guys can get the full the full John. But anyway, like I was saying in terms of not understanding. So I've had to do that, and I had to come to a realization of when niggas is never going to relate to you, and they just never, you guys never going to have that kind of relationship, and you got to really realize, you have to get around your peers, all right? Because shit will always be awkward when mentally you guys are not on the same level, or you guys don't think about things the same. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna always be in this position where this person has to take shots at you and take digs at you and whatnot because they don't know how to interact with you and they don't know how to say, yo, I love you. I love how you do what you do. I love your style. They can't say that. And listen, and that's the challenge. But what it results in is you wearing your spirits. Listen, abuse is like wear and tear on your spirit. It literally will break you. One of the greatest things that's happened to me is me getting away from all my exes. No matter how the relationship went, how the relationship went, none of my exes or women I used to talk to, I never feel like, damn, I wish I could talk to them, or I wish they were still here. I may, can think of certain times I had with that person and whatnot, but I recognize the opportunity. And again, more men, whether women like hearing it or not, the men are realizing that they are the prize. And not just certain men, no, in general. A man is an asset for any woman. Even a substandard man. You know what I'm saying? Just having another person around, just having emotional support, having support with the finances, having support with y'all having children, y'all raising the kids together, having support with the household. I'm like, yo, and just sharing the load. Pause. Because where I'm in now, I'm like, damn, and I love being alone, but I understand for my life to move forward, I have to share. And eventually I can get a bigger space. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I'm in the 2-bedroom. I'm like, yo, let's say if I had a girlfriend, right? And she wanted to move in here, right? Like, yo, I'll be able to move my studio into my sunroom and all that. And he can still have everything the way that he want to have it and everything, you feel me? And he still got enough room to have TV, bed, dresser, just all that stuff, in his room. You know what I mean? And not only that, but we would be upgraded, you feel me? But you have to sacrifice in order to get something. But anywho, it's really important for your friendships, man. And I heard argument, he was quoting David Carroll, and he said, I only debate my peers. All right. And I'm like, yo, and you also got to realize when you're not interacting with a peer. And I had to realize that with a lot of niggas I was arguing with, I'm like, we're not really actually peers. We're not really the same. We don't really do the same thing. And as soon as I put myself next to you and put myself in a position to be compared to you and whatnot, now I'm vulnerable to your subjectiveness, to your opinion. All right. Because especially if you get around other people who are, and again, it's not always intentional, you know what I'm saying? But it can happen when people just, again, let's say for my example, rappers, right? Understandably so, we are very competitive. And this is how rappers think, right? If a rapper, if he knows you at all, if you're not actually on the radio or on basically popping and stuff like that, and even if you are a rapper that's really serious and whatnot, yo, he will be critiquing every single part of your record and every single part of your rap. You know what I mean? Whether or not it's actually good. You know what I mean? And it's important for us to know if shit is actually good. But what can happen is when you're dealing with someone who has actual proof, is showing actual proof in terms of being able to get some motion, and you don't got no motion or don't have the same, all artists can be jealous of someone more successful. Also, he had to play the position of Drake became very successful, before him, and he had to deal with hearing this nigga songs and hearing how much his girl loved these records and whatnot, you feel me? While he's still on the come up, and he dead broke, he carried that with him. Now again, gratitude is learned. A righteous man can be appreciative of when the man does something for him. But men do have an inclination. Men do have a need and want to do things for themselves. And they like, for example, I can't. I mean, I've needed a lot of different kinds of assistance over the last year or so, and I'm very fortunate to have people in life that support me. And I've had so many alley-oops, so many favors, so many different things and stuff like that. And it is things that I do for people myself. And when you're a person who helps people, it could be weird to be in a position of needing help. You know what I mean? But also, I was smart enough to know that, I need help. I wish I would have sought out more help and everything. But I'm so used to helping myself that it was tough to realize, nah, nigga, you're in a tough spot right now. You got to move a little differently. You know what I mean? Until you can get to where you're trying to get to. You understand? But anywho, an angry man told this story about these brothers he knew and how the older brother took care of the younger brother and he provided for him, helped him, and did whatever he could for him. And then when his car broke down, he was trying to ask his brother for a ride to work and whatnot. And it was like this problem, this issue, you know what I'm saying, with the younger brother helping him out and everything. And how he was giving him an attitude and they going back and forth on Facebook and all this madness, right? And Angry Man made the point about like, his brother might have done all this stuff for him and everything, but it doesn't mean that he was happy about it. He may have saw it as you styling on me or you trying to make me a little man or whatever it is. All right. Optimism is so important because how you see life is so different when you have no gratitude. Because that's not another reason why people feel so comfortable trying to shit on Drake. Yo, let me tell you something. I'll say, you know what? I mean, I knew how a Party Next Door Drake album was going to sound like. I'm like, who was surprised when you heard these records? But I mean, hold on now. When I first heard the album, I said, okay, this is cool. And I said, you know what? These sound like a bunch of songs that are going to grow on me like crazy. Let me give us a moment. Nigga, 1 week. I said, let me play this shit loud. Seeing Towers is my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like certain records you hear, honestly, it's giving me like if you're reading this, it's already too late type vibes. You know what I'm saying? Something to kind of tide you over. But I'm like, there's some records on there. Yo, that Spanish joint. I saw this girl make a post saying, Kendrick, please diss him again because this. And I'm like, yo, I forgot who wrote it, but again, it's such a good thing that Drake has crossover appeal. The worst thing you can do is make music for Black people. They are the worst audience in the world. They're not loyal. They're on, and again, it's mostly because of lack of gratitude. The reason why you were okay with the fact that Drake put Kendrick on, and Kendrick is trying to ruin him, or has been trying to publicly embarrass him and stuff like that, for years and years, and you never realized that no, Drake was the one who didn't have to respond. Drake don't got to deal with Kendrick in no kind of way. Drake will never need Kendrick to get hot. But he did in the way he did, but he did use Kendrick to revitalize his career because there's a different fire now. Y'all doing this to Drake. Yo, look, you guys are about to make, first of all, this album is amazing. Nigga, he put shit in perspective with this album right here, bro. I'm sorry, bro. and this, I heard T-Pain say these are records that didn't make it to both their albums. I'm like, so? And one more thing, like I said before, I'm like, that's crazy. Y'all trying to make these how can I say these videos, these reactions to songs you just heard. Music columnists, you used to sit with an album and really listen to it before they wrote an article about it. Y'all hear a record and do a live reaction. Don't even play the record a few times before you form an opinion. But anyway, I'm gonna play the rest of this, and I'm gonna play one more clip.
Much? Nah, I feel like that's it. It's like he's the new guy to love, and of course, I mean, rightfully so. He's super talented, But thank you. but he's like, you know, he is the underdog that's extremely hungry. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing his thing really well. And that verse was, he's giving people like moments, you know, like that verse was a moment to talk about. Are you listening to it now at this point in time? Okay.
Yo, and what always went on with this conversation, and even when in a hypothetical, right? People always want to take that fight away from what this is actually about, and trying to muddy the idea of what makes a rapper great. And someone wrote the other day, I think on Threads, it said, I think you guys confuse cadence and flows for like complex lyricism, and that's not what Kendrick really does. I'm not saying he's bad with lyrics, but like, again, Kendrick is dope for like the layers of effort he puts into a song, like the switch in his voice and the flows and all that different stuff. That's what makes Kendrick dope. You know what I'm saying? Not this shit. You know what I mean? Everything about how he went about it was just desperate. But a part of how he was able to go about it was based on the fact that you guys were going to support whatever he did. If he would have had a track where he just and he just coughed on beat for 2 minutes, y'all be talking about how Kendrick is basically explaining how Drake is in sickness and how he's really ill, and Drake didn't make him ill, he made himself ill. So who's really ill? That's how y'all be breaking that bullshit down. You understand? And but Drake put it perfectly. He's like, yo, like, he's the guy to love. He's the underdog, and he understood that from back then. And he understood back then, you know what? It's probably best that I don't help him and continue to help him if this is how he's going to act. Because again, no one back then called out the fact that, nigga, Drake put you on. Drake got you popping. This is really weird. All right, and it's like, yo, he's on some straight like Killmonger shit. He think he Killmonger and Black Panther. I'm gonna show you this last video. I thought this guy did a brilliant breakdown. Shout out to this dude. If I can find the damn video. That's my lover. That's my friend. All right, man. Shout out to this brother right here. Great program, bro.
Jay-Z's in court.
So he's talking about basically how differently Black people handled Jay-Z situation when he was being accused of the same thing, even though it was a ridiculous case. Everyone agreed on that, right? And to be fair, there are a good amount of people who are posting on Twitter and different forums about basically it's a cover up. They settled out of court, so on and so forth, right? 1 second, y'all. Fam, you see, this person said I'm spreading false information, accusations. I said, fam, you spreading bad grammar. So there's that. Anyway. So my man's going to go ahead and do a brilliant breakdown, and I'm going to go ahead and stop him at certain points to react to what he's saying, and then we're going to close out. Peace and love, family. Here we go.
Let's talk about the culture. Jay-Z's in court for being a pedophile. He got the best lawyers going dumb hard for him. He not taking that. I see people on the radio stations like, yeah, Jay-Z got the best lawyers. They bugging. Hov not going out like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Hov could fight if somebody called him a pedophile. Because I know in the culture, when you use the word pedophile, that's the lowest of the lows. It don't get no lower than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even play with that word. So it just shows you how desperate the world was to see Drake lose, and how desperate Kendrick was to get a W, that he had to use the pedophile word because he's a man of morals. He's Mr. Morale. No, he's not. He's just a nigga who want clout, and he just wanted fame. He wanted to be bigger than Drake so bad. It had nothing to do with morals, because if it was morals, you're not going to call nobody a pedophile. You're going to attack their character. You're going to attack everything else. Everything else was cool, but when you threw the pedophile word in there, that's when it get real.
You know what I mean? And the fact that he did that song at the Super Bowl, and I'm glad that a lot more people or you're able to find a lot more posts like this where people are talking about, nah, this is some bullshit. Actually, you know what? Nah, I know. Now that I'm really thinking about it, no, I don't feel like that. No, I don't like this record. This record sucks. Okay, like not only that, again, I'm gonna keep pointing it out. He was able to do a song at the Super Bowl about basically SAing a child. You're rapping about someone SAing a child and making a joke. It's the A minor thing is a joke. It's literally a joke. It's you poking fun at the fact is like he said that shit as if like he was saying that Drake had a small penis. You know what I'm saying? Or Drake was, I don't know, like something like that. Not one of the worst crimes that anyone could commit. And one of the reasons, it's a lot of people would keep referring back to when he pulled the 17-year-old girl on stage, right? And he didn't know that she was 17. And I think he was embarrassed and she was embarrassed. People used to tell that story and say, the hell? People used to tell that story and say that he made out with her on stage. He gave her a kiss on the cheek. I think it was more like, I don't, okay, well, good night, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And people run with that as if like, no, that's not the same as someone trying to groom and spend time alone with a minor. That's what that label is about. It's not about, basically you being weird. All celebrities do weird shit. They all do. You haven't seen Kendrick's outfits? He got green pants and pink pants. He's the Pink Panther. Kendrick, how long that been going on?
So Jay-Z could be called a pedophile and y'all defending him. Drake could be called a pedophile and y'all chanting it. Y'all happy that he called a pedophile. The minute he sued, he's suing UMG. Oh, he's soft. How is he soft for suing a company that y'all don't give no fucks about? Since when y'all defending? We in a weird time. You got people defending UMG. The same label, the same company, the same machine that was a part of Biggie and Tupac's death. These are the same people that's a part and probably responsible of Michael Jackson's death. Mm-hmm. You got people on the net right now talking about Drake is soft. Like what? How you soft for suing the machine? Drake is who Kendrick wish he was. Kendrick is not for the people. Kendrick is not going to go against the grain. Drake is willing to press the red button to end it all because he ain't going to go out like that. You're not going to take him out like a little sucker like he really a PDF.
And that's the thing right there. One of the reasons why people don't like what Drake is doing is because African-American men, we give up. And we let people, and we think like slaves. Yeah, you think like a slave, my nigga. You think like property, my boy. You like the willful ignorance is why you gonna always be broke. Your girl gonna always tell you what to do. You're gonna always be relying on some woman. You're gonna always be looking crazy in front of your family. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to distribute that food, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna always be that nigga getting their own food. You're gonna always be feeling nervous about when y'all go out somewhere, is she gonna embarrass you? You can't have no company over. She smack you in the back of your neck. Y'all listen. Y'all the type of ninjas that be sharing weed with the girl. Y'all the type of ninja where she can take the weed from you or tell you or curse you out about the weed. That nigga share weed. You understand? You share weed with that lady. Of course, not the head of your household. Black men and our insecurities and us having this overly pleasing attitude to the point where we don't realize, listen, we are, again, our whole existence, our perception of being cool is based off of trying to be perfect for people who don't care about, if you don't care anything about you. Don't care if you're happy, you sad, what you need, none of that shit. And you're trying to be perfect for them. There's so many things that men have to go through when they finally realize, whatever good thing you do in life, you need to just do it because it's a good thing and do it and do things for yourself. And do what's best for you. Look out for you. We teach young African-American men, don't look out for yourself. When it counts, don't stick up. Don't fight when it counts. Fight for stupid shit. Fight for blocks. Fight over women. Lose your life for these things. No, Drake not going out like that. Drake has worked too hard. You just can't relate. Can't relate to the point where, and one of the reasons why y'all feel comfortable with lying because you listen to women too much. Almost all women do when they have conversations, whether they mean to or not, is lie. Not telling their homegirl that she look fat in that outfit. Not telling their homegirl, hey, you need to stay in that relationship. You're not getting no younger. You're not getting no more men. Ain't nobody checking for you like that. You're washed. You're 42. You're washed. Stop digging. Relax. Nothing's wrong. Women will watch their friend go through a terrible relationship and get a good guy and let them lose their relationship. Mothers will let their daughter or sabotage their daughter's good relationship just because they don't want that daughter to have a better man than the one they got. So they'll also accept, oh, no, she don't want to have no kids. She don't want to be married. They go, what? What? Do y'all not see? Have you not been outside? You know how real it is out here? It's real out here. You understand? But my main point being is the fact that people felt comfortable spinning a fake narrative, buying into putting a label on someone without going through the actual process, just for the sake of I want to tear someone down because my life, because my life is crap. Or I know that I ain't got no motion like that. Just saying, man. I'm gonna let him talk a little more, then we're gonna close out. I gotta go.
And if he was a PDF, he wouldn't be suing. So what does that tell you? That just tells you Kendrick went and stooped that low just for a win. In all actuality, he still lost. Drake beat him bar for bar. That was a battle with bars. Y'all took the hit and ran with it. Because let's be real, let's be clear. Not Like Us is an anthem. The hook is an anthem. He's saying not like us. Everybody think they're not like us. You go to the club, you see white people saying they not like us.
Yep.
I could have sworn Kendrick was making that for the culture. That was supposed to be for white people to not be like us. That song is for everybody. Everybody's in the spot thinking they not like us. Yep. Who's they? Who's not like us? The whole world think they're part of not like us. Mm-hmm. So it's bigger than Drake. But the mere fact that in that same song, you called him a PDF. Because you knew you couldn't win the rap battle. Where's the daughter? You get what I'm saying? Drake used allegations that you put in your own music that you beat your own girl. He didn't make nothing up. The Day Free shit was just, if you really pay attention, it was a lot of wordplay and funny shit. That's comedic. You know what I'm saying? Nobody took that and really thought, oh, that's really true. Notice everything Drake said about Kendrick, y'all didn't do no research on it. Y'all just let it be what it was. The same culture. Let that go, let it slide. Y'all didn't pay no mind. But now you got the same people, like I said, the same people I probably seen praising 6ix9ine for snitching on all his mans and still saying, he ain't snitching on me, I'm supporting him. Because y'all don't care about nobody. Y'all just want.
You want to stop it right there. And that's how we got here. The fact that, I keep seeing this tweet everywhere. Woman said, y'all tried to turn on Drake when this man gave you banger after banger for 15 years straight. And you turned on him for a guy that makes protest songs. Nothing about what Kendrick does or say makes you better as a man or a woman. He's a rapper and he a race hustler. Not saying he ain't talented. We ain't saying that. But music is not meant to not be enjoyed. Y'all hate on successful people to the point where you buy into this underdog because you like what you want is for someone to be able to come in and break the rules. That's why you buy into this shit. Where to the point where you don't realize this person got a personal vendetta. This is not about justice. You keep trying to make it about he's not like the guy said in the beginning, Mr. Morale, based off of what? We don't know nothing about that man. And if that's how he wants it, cool. But for y'all to act like someone is a better person than they actually are for the sake of shit on someone else, I look at y'all crazy, man. Anyway, we out of here, man. 6 Paths Dice, Mr. Lane, if you need me. Before I go,
were bullshit. I thought it was a bullshit performance.
You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit. I thought it was a bullshit performance.
Obvious what's being done out here. It's on a nightly basis.
Nightly basis.
I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here.
What's really going on out here?
Ridiculous.
It's getting ridiculous.
It's really ridiculous.
Really ridiculous. We out, man. We out. Like, share, subscribe, man. I love y'all. Peace.